Hello guys, this isn't Marrlain, and this is Ominous at 95, and this was a match that Marrlain had for the tournament, the Premier League actually, and I was on Skype chat with her at that point, and something happened in the battle which I liked, and I just randomly said like, can I please guest narrate this? And she was like, yeah, cool. And then I was like, oh, I wasn't even serious, but okay, it is cool. And yeah, that team preview you see right there, if you do like that, you might hit me up and I could make one for you too. I don't know. I mean, it's not the best, but I think that it looks pretty cool compared to the normal one. And I do team previews, Marl doesn't, but hey, I'm guest narrating, so you'll have to deal with it. Really? Okay. So Marrlain actually chose to have a Tangrowth, a Typhlosion, Miltank, Klinklang, Feraligatr, and Galvantula. Now she did have, what did she have again? A Poliwrath instead of the Feraligatr, and something else, Mesprit. She had a Mesprit instead of Klinklang. Then I advised her to take a Steel type for the off chance that her opponent does have a Druddigon, in the worst case choice banned Druddigon, and that Feraligatr is one that a friend of mine gave me, and I really like that. So I suggested that to her and she used that. Now, I'm thinking, I don't know for sure, that Tangrowth is going to be physically defensive. Then the Typhlosion, Scarfed or Specs, I believe that was Scarfed, and the Galvantula was Specs if I remember correctly. And then especially defensive Miltank, and then I know the Klinklang set because I gave it to her as just a standard set on Smogon, but then with sub return gear grind and shift gear. Yeah. Alright, so opponent's team, McMortar, most likely going to be Scarfed. That is one of the only sets that you really see. Sometimes you do see sub 3 attacks or something like that, but overall it's just Scarfed. Then Druddigon, Marrlain really has to look out for that. If that thing is banded, it might be para-shuffling or just shuffling in general, with physically defensive things and stuffs, yes. Then Kabutops is also there, which is most likely going to be either Swords Dancing or just the lead variant with the Stealth Rocks, and then just attacking for a little bit of damage and then die, basically suicide lead. Then Rotom C, looking at the team, I'm thinking that to be Specs, just because of the McMortar. And then Spiritomb, Restock with Calm Mind, something like that, or Bandit. Those are the most common sets. And then Slowking, what I really like is an offensive Slowking with a decent bulk, and it is a really weird move, EV spread, the one I use, but okay. We'll just get into the battle. Alright, so I do know about a few things in the battle which happened, but furthermore I have not seen or heard about it. Now, Marl leads off with the Galvantula, which made me think that it is Scarfed, and there comes the Druddigon. Now, she wants to expect a physical hit and goes into Tangrowth actually to take that, which was a decent choice. She could have Volt Switched because she was faster anyways, and the opponent doesn't have a ground type if I remember correctly. Then the Rotom actually comes in and he goes for the trick, and this was the thing that was cool. He has the Choice Scarf, and now it is a Choice Scarf Miltank, and I actually use a Choice Scarf Miltank in NU, which actually does do work, and that is pretty epic. So that is why I thought at first like that she might have put Scarf Miltank on the team, but when she said that, she was already battling, so that is weird, I guess. For a random reason, Marrlain actually goes into her Klinklang on the Spiritomb, while the Will-O-Wisp was decently obvious, or at least he could have. But luckily, Marrlain does have the Heal Bell on her Miltank, and however, she is locked into it, so that means that she will have to be switching out, because what would you do with a Heal Bell for a Druddigon? I mean, you could ring it and then it would run after you, but okay. The Druddigon does wake up and goes for the Dragon Claw, and it only does a little under 100 HP. Marl is able to set up the Leech Seed, which means that she is going to be able to get back almost to full health, which is excellent for her. Now, she does go for the hidden power. I personally would have predicted the switch into something, and that wouldn't have revealed that she does have the HP ice, because of she using it. Why would you run HP Dragon or something? I don't know, but at least I would have gone for like Power Whip or Giga Drain, whatever she carries. Now, the Spiritomb is asleep, however, it is a sleep-talking variant, which was unfortunate for Marl, because now she does have a sleep fart because she put it to sleep. And Marl actually goes into Galvantula, and the Thunder does a shit ton, but it doesn't take it out, which actually makes me think that that is a more bulky variant, because we already saw the Will-O-Wisp as well, or at least just HP investment, that is. We already saw Will-O-Wisp. She shows her last move in the form of Shadow Sneak, and that is okay, I guess. But she brings in the Magmortar, thinking that it is Scarfed. I'm guessing that Marl goes into her things, what's it called, the Miltank, to take it because of Thick Fat. However, it appears that the Magmortar is not choiced. It's not Choice Specs or Choice Scarf, which is unfortunate for her, because he does hit the Focus Blast to take that thing out. And then Marl is gonna go for a Thunder Wave, Thunder, and she does get the Paralysis, which is really, really good for her, because that Rotom is still fast as hell. Because it's most likely timid because of the... No, wait, it's most likely modest because of the Scarf. Right, no clue. Okay, I guess that the opponent actually predicted a switch right there, because he went into the Kabutops. However, Marl does die to Stealth Rocks by 1 point. Stealth Rocks would do 70... Yes, 70. So she would die by 1 point. She does bring in this thing here, the Typhlosion, and she does go for the Fire Blast, if I think... Okay, Eruption, yeah, of course. She does go for the Eruption, which is an odd play, because the switch into Slowking was really obvious. Why would she let her thing die, the Rotom? But okay, I have no idea, by the way, why Marl went into the Kling Klang, by the way, because she can't do anything to her, to the Slowking, because the only attack that he does have, the Kling Klang, that is the Return. And while she does go for the Shift Gear, I found that odd, because the Scald might take her out, and the Scald might burn. But the Return does a decent amount, which means that Typhlosion can come on in, and basically revenge kill with HP Grass. However, I believe that the opponent should be smart enough to switch out, yes, because the HP Grass is so obvious. And the Slowking does wall a decent amount of Marl's team, at least the most part of the team that is left right there. She does go for the whatchamacallit, she does go for the Hidden Power Grouse, which does nothing because no, it's not Quad Resist, this is just resisted by the Rotom. And then it does have the leftovers, which means that it's gonna be a nuisance. However, it is also paralyzed, which means that Tangrowth can actually outspeed it, go for the kill with the Hidden Power Ice. And then right here, Marl doesn't really have anything to simply switch into, so what she's gonna do is let the Tangrowth die. She could have switched into Feraligatr in the first place, because why would you go for the Thunderbolt on a Tangrowth? I mean, you'd have to say a high risk, but okay. And she does go for the Swords Dance as the opponent goes into the Druddigon, and the Ice Punch at +2 doesn't even kill, which is unfortunate because it is also an adamant nature, and the item that she carries is actually a Splash Plate. So would she have carried a Live Orb, that would have killed the things. It would have killed the Druddigon. And yeah, the Slowking comes back in after it's been roared out. And I believe that Marl told me that she gets the burn right here, yes. And she doesn't have anything for the Slowking apart from Hidden Power Grass on the Typhlosion. The only chance that she has is to go for the Ice Punches and hoping to, or Ice Punch rather, and hope to get the freeze. That is her only chance because she's got Aqua Jet, Super Power, and Ice Punch as Swords Dance. And then her last poke is the Typhlosion, which lists as 1 after Stealth Rock's damage, which is pretty cool, and that means that she's gonna be able to go for the Himpower Grass. However, Slowbro is too bulky and is able to live the hit. Now that was quite a good game, and it was really unfortunate that Marl lost that one. We did lose that round 3-2, which was unfortunate, but hey, we won the first round 3-2 as well. So yeah, I'm the captain, so that's why, I guess. I know. Yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this video, you can leave a like rating for Marl. I'm quite sure that she will appreciate that. It's just 1 second of your day, and you can really support her with that. And comment down below, what did you guys think of my narration? What did you guys think of the battle? That sort of stuff, like a question of the day-ish thing. What should that be? Okay, do you like a 3DS more, or the normal DS variants, let's say that? Just comment down below what did you guys think about that. And if you guys did enjoy this, you can also come and check out my channel if you did like this. And then I will be out of here. Bye bye.